Here are 7 car trends that need to make a comeback. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're going to talk about 7 car trends that need to make a comeback. With TikTok, Instagram, YouTube and other social medias bringing up the car community and making it a lot more popular, a lot more weird and bad trends come up. But in the mix of these bad trends, there are a few good trends that I and you probably personally enjoyed. Before this video comes, I did want to say thank you guys so much for all the support. I always mention this inside my videos because you guys support me so much and I really do appreciate it. Once again, 90% of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed, so if you guys can hit that subscribe and like button, it would really mean the world to me. So thank you guys for watching and let's get back into the video. So moving back a few years, back to 2022 to 2023, we can remember a nice car trend called car spotting. So there was big TikTokers like Flexes and many other influencers that went out of their way and just found the coolest cars in the world. For crying out loud, this car trend itself had made a new way of filming cars. If you guys have been living under a rock for these past few years and don't know Flexes and what these videos are, let me put up one of these videos right now.
Shut up, Clive!
I mean, as you guys can see, they aren't anything too special, but they're just so nice and simple, you just want to keep watching them. Now, passing by this amazing trend and moving on to our next one, let's talk about how early cars and coffees have been missing lately. So I don't know if it's just my community or most car communities around the world, but cars and coffees have been missing a lot lately. And if you guys didn't know what cars and coffee is, it's pretty much you wake up in the morning like 8-7 a.m, drive out to somewhere really nice with many supercars and even cool builds as well. Personally, if you guys have never gone to a cars and coffee around your guys' area and they still are being hosted, I recommend to wake up once or twice at least and go to them. They are really fun. And if there aren't really any around your community, maybe you can be the person who hosts it, but it is kind of hard trying to get all the connections between everyone through your community. And moving on to our other trends, this is going out straight to car manufacturers, and that's bringing up pop-up headlights. Now yes, pop-up headlights might not be a social media trend, but it definitely was a trend between cars back in the day. Personally for me, with pop-up headlights always having a different shape for each car, it made the car have its own soul and its own sort of face. All I can say is thank you to Mazda for trying to bring back the pop-up headlights with their new RX-7 concept car. Now going to our next trend is going to be very similar to the pop-up headlights, and that's going to be bringing back analog dials and gauges. Now if you guys haven't noticed, most new cars really don't have good gauges anymore. They're just levels that go up and down instead of the circles. So once again, with this trend, there really isn't much to talk about. All there is how nice and raw it feels to see those gauges go up and up and up and even come down as well. Personally, I'm very happy my car comes with good gauges. It makes it feel a lot more sporty and it's a lot easier to read. I think it completely transforms the full interior view from the driver's perspective. Now going past that very small segment, let's talk about something a lot more important, and that's bringing back manual transmissions. Now why do I say manual transmissions? That's because there pretty much isn't any good cars left with a manual transmission. If you really think about it, you used to be able to get a Porsche GT3 RS with a manual transmission, you used to be able to get Lamborghinis with manual transmissions, you used to be able to get Ferraris with manual transmissions. Any sport car there was, you were able to get it with a manual transmission. And this is because the car community was so alive and loved being interactive with their cars. I think being more interactive with your car really builds a better connection and brings a better drivability to your car while driving it, of course. Manual transmissions really show the soul on your car. And if you don't have one, I would recommend to get it ASAP, because the more manual transmissions we get, the more manual transmissions they'll produce and want to keep making. For example, can you guys believe the new WRX S209 is coming with an automatic transmission? Like come on, the STI we've been all waiting for is coming only with an automatic transmission. Like what's the fun in that? Thankfully though, companies like Toyota are releasing their final Supra and they're bringing it with only 6-speed manuals, like how it should be done. Anyways, I think this one's more of a hot take, but now let's move on to our other trends. Let's go into our second trend and talk about crazy body kits that completely change the look of your car. And no, I'm not talking about a wide body kit, I'm talking about the full body kit. For example, let's talk about the FD RX-7's Veil Side body kit. Not only did the car look a lot more wide and different, it looked so much more expensive and clean. Personally, these old body kits from the 90s to 2000s were the coolest things ever. Seeing these cars look so different is something so nice that I just was never able to understand. Personally, I'm not really sure if people are really into these type of things anymore, because it is really old, but this is one trend I would love to come back. Now going into our last trend, let's talk about DIY mod tutorials. Now you guys might be a little confused on this. What do I mean? And it's literally in the name. Do-it-yourself mods. Now no, I'm not talking about just installing a piece on your car. I'm talking about building the piece from the ground and up. For example, let's say you want a turbo kit for your car, why not just build it and weld it yourself? Yes, it might take a lot more time, but once you're done, the feeling of that is not gonna be beaten. Most of all, imagine telling your friends, yeah, hey, I built this wide body kit, or yeah, hey, I built this turbo kit. It would just be insane and everyone's gonna love it. Overall, as car guys, I really do believe if we did do this would build the car community a lot more. Now, if you guys are wondering why I'm saying this is because we can encourage more car guys to go out of their limits, go out of their boundaries, and make the coolest things we would never imagine. You know how many cool ideas I'm sure there are that people want to do for their project cars, but we're too scared to do it because they don't know if they have the right skills to do it or not? I feel like one big problem everyone has with their cars is they really overcomplicate how hard something is. But anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. This was kind of a rushed video idea. I really didn't know what to come out with. But if you guys do have any video ideas that you guys think will do well, please let me know down in the comments below. What would you guys like me to do? Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. You guys are truly the best and I just love making videos for you guys. Anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.